Well, Mark, to come away with a 2-0 loss, it must be a real bitter pill to swallow, that one.
Yeah, it is actually. I'm absolutely gutted for our players. I thought we were brilliant today. Might be one of our best performances of the season, and I think that's why 1,500 fans stay behind and sing them off the pitch. I think it's why we're so gutted, because we don't deserve to lose the game 2-0. We have good spells in the first half and should score before they do, and we have some excellent chances in possession in the second half. And we thought we had the game at one point, and we couldn't convert the moments that we created and end up losing a late goal. But yeah, tough afternoon. We've gone toe to toe in the biggest stadium, the biggest atmosphere we've played in so far, and the progress of this team's outstanding. And the overriding emotion is frustrated, because you take nothing out of a game that you've gone really close with again, and there's no consolation really, because there is no points from it, other than the fact, as I've just said to the players there, you take away the fact that there is a confidence building in us, and we are getting better. And no shock, is it? Everyone talks all week about the number of games we've scored in consecutively in away games, and then we come here and we can't put one in the net. So that's football for you. But some brilliant performances across the pitch, and yeah, I really enjoyed watching us.
Yeah, and then at the other end, I mean, it was their first shot on goal really that was their first goal, and then it wasn't far off their second shot on goal, which was their second. Yeah,
and Dimmy's made a really good save in the second half. They have pressure, they turn you around. Washington's fast in behind, and Stockley's a constant threat for them. They make you defend your box, but we did it well. We did it really well. We limited them to too many opportunities on our goal. I thought it was a fairly even game in some respects. That if it had been a draw, I think that would have been fair. But they should be dancing out in Charlton High Street tonight, because they shouldn't come out 2-0 winners, but they do, because they turn in the key moments. Our performance was exceptional, and we can take huge confidence from it, but we can't take anything else, unfortunately, today.
And in the second half, obviously, two of the big chances fallen to Sam Smith. You couldn't have really hoped for them to have fallen to anyone better or in better form at this moment in time.
Yeah, and he'll be disappointed with himself, because he may do better with them, but look, it is what it is. We think there's a few shouts for penalties in there in the second half, but it's no surprise. You know, you do see that a little bit today. The influence of a big home crowd, I think, has gone in their favour, and Joe Ironside puffs his breath on someone, he gets free kicks given against him, but he gets his shirt ripped off his collar every single time, gets fouled and manhandled to the floor, and yet again he doesn't get the fouls that he deserves. And you know, we get told off if there's 3 people standing up in the technical area, or we over contest decisions to a 4th official. Well, just make some fair decisions, because it isn't right. It isn't right. He's an absolute handful for all centre halves in this league, and that's fine. We don't mind him going physical and toe to toe, and you know you'll get some and not others, but it's just not right that he doesn't get the fouls that he deserves quite often, and I think that went against us a few times today, and that is a major frustration, because there are moments that can turn a game. That aside, that isn't why we lost the game, but it contributes towards it. Our performance was outstanding, and we're in a really good place, showing that we can come to clubs with vastly bigger support bases and resources than us, and we are competing with them. We don't take anything else, as I say, from it today other than that. And at the end of a spell where we've played more games with fewer players than everybody, we're going great guns, and I'm absolutely thrilled with these lads.
Yeah, and the atmosphere and the fact that it was a really feisty contest as well. I think there were 9 yellow cards. It only seemed to drive the players on even more to try and put in a really good performance and to get a result.
Yeah, exactly. And look, we play with a real passion and intensity when we play. That's us, that's what we are, and buoyed on by our own supporters. But, you know, enjoyed the atmosphere, enjoyed what this was. Brilliant atmosphere here today. They're in great form. Surely he's got to get the job, because he can't do any better than that as an interim manager. His run's incredible, and he's hooked supporters, and there was a great atmosphere today. So fair play to Johnny, fair play to Charlton for that, but fair play to our supporters from behind that goal today. They sang non-stop. I hope they've had a great day and get home safely. I'm gutted for them that they don't take points away, but they're going to have some great away days this year, partly because of where they're going, partly because they're enjoying this experience, and partly because we're a really good side that they'll enjoy watching.
And finally, looking forward to a week with only 1 match now coming up next week.
Yeah, looking forward to not seeing everyone for a couple of days. Everyone's got a few days off, which, look, we need. It's been absolutely relentless shift, and they deserve a couple of days away from each other, and then the small task of Rotherham Wycombe in the next 2 games, but they don't deserve any of our attention right now. We need to rest up and get away from each other and come back ready to work, enthusiastic next week.
All right, thanks for your time.
Thank you.